there are a lot of people who have seen false representations of the church and don't know what the real church looks like. The book of Job, a lot of people look at it who are not versed in scripture. You know, they're pronouncing Job. And I have known people to be laughed at when they pronounce it wrong. You know, the book of Job, or Job this, Job that. And people will laugh and say, that's not Job, that's Job. Okay, well, they don't know that. It looks like Job. Well, if it's the first time somebody ever picked up a Bible and they see that and they're looking for Job, J-O-A-B or J-O-B-E. But they see this. I don't see a book of Job. I see a book of Job. And I've known people to be laughed at. And I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, even as a child, I've seen older people in church. And I can still recall this from a child. Someone was standing up to read a verse. I don't know if he was a minister, deacon, or what. But it was a point in time in the service where a person stood up to read a verse from the book of Job. And he said, he called it Job. And it wasn't no snickering. It was people actually laughing. There ain't no Job, that's Job. He didn't know that. So that's why I put that pronunciation in there. Because I know that some people haven't ever picked up a Bible until they came to be in their 30s or 40s, or, you know, if that, you know, due to bad teaching and things that they've seen growing up throughout, you know, their life, you know, things that they have seen that are false representation of the church. They just don't deal with it. It's just like that man didn't know to say Job instead of Job. There are a lot of people who have seen false representations of the church and don't know what the real church looks like.